No, Glenn.
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes people don't want to be helped.
Yeah,
maybe people were extending.
Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, that's the tragic thing.
They have to want help.
Yeah, they're going to try to do, they're going to try to do everything that they, the media will, how could we have saved him? How could we? Nothing. Mm-hmm. And you surround yourself with, the best thing you can do is get rid of everybody in your life that was enabling. I will tell you this. When we got married, when I proposed to my wife and she said yes, Tanya said, you ever start drinking, I'm gone. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm gone.
That's pretty good incentive to stay sober.
No, it is.
If you care about somebody.
No, it is. And it's the best thing. If she would be, it's like I said to Sam Brown. He's a guy running for the House here in Texas. And he said, I'm really counting on my wife. And I said, well, then I'm telling you right now, do not be one of these dutiful wives. Don't be Anthony Weiner's wife. Dump the dirt bag. If he starts doing these, dump him. You might want to work it out later, but throw his clothes out in the front lawn. Make sure he knows quickly and clearly, I'm done with you. You want to come, make up, then fine, but show me the action. And that's the only thing you can do. People should be investigating, or people should be, people in Hollywood. Who is his agent? Because he made a lot of money on Hoffman. So who's his agent? Who are the handlers? Were any of them recently? Come on, Philip. Come on, you got to get dressed. We got to get you going here. If Hollywood would shun the people who represent these kind of people and don't, when you represent them and you find them like that, you say, right now you have two choices. I either dump you or I take you to the hospital right now. But no two ways. I either dump you or take you to the hospital. Which is it going to be, Philip? Well, I don't. Okay, then see you later. And you really dump them. And if you are like, well, I just really I wanted to be there and be his friend. No, that's not going to help him. Because he'll never find his bottom. And maybe his bottom is going to be living underneath a bridge. One of the greatest actors to live, living under a bridge. Well, then that's where he belongs, so he can find his way back out.
Yeah. Who should open a clinic on this is Robert Downey Jr., because there's a guy who came through it. How did he do it? He should teach other people how to do it.
He went to prison.
Yeah.
And
he hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
He wound up naked in somebody's bed.
Yeah.
Strung out on heroin that he did, somebody he didn't know.
That hasn't happened to you?
Not recently, no.
Yeah, wasn't it a neighbor or something? He went into the wrong house.
Went to the wrong house, yeah.
And woke up naked. But, what he did is the stuff that he said after prison where he's like, you know what?
He sounded like he had a conservative revelation afterwards.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's a conservative.
No,
he
not.
May be, but I don't think he's never come out as a conservative, but he's at least, I think, libertarian in his understanding of you got to earn it. You got to want it. You got to do it yourself, and nobody can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Well, I think so. Well, he's an Obama supporter, so how much personal responsibility is he advocating? I don't know.
Me.
No, he's not. No. Campaign for him.
He did say before that it's hard to go to prison and see everyone around you and see how they got there and come out of that as anything but a conservative. But I know, so I think
he's conservative on some things.
Like crime and like drug abuse and things like that, but he does not seem to be overall a conservative. Or he wouldn't be voting for a socialist. So to not be the actions of a conservative.
Right.
By the way,
it might be an action of a heroin user. Is he using again?
Hoffman, by the way, was sober for 23 years.
Oh, how sad is that?
And he apparently had started acting erratically when he was promoting The Master in mid-2012. He started falling asleep while giving interviews. He then went to rehab in 2013. And obviously was not successful, at least for a long period of time, because he relapsed, and we now know the result. But it does, like when you get someone who is doing heroin into rehab, there's only so much you can do. And if he's doing something on the side. I don't know much more you can do.
Well, especially if they didn't know if he was starting to act. I mean, if it's true that he was just acting erratically by falling asleep, I mean, you can cover that. I mean, I just can't imagine that you're on heroin and you're, well, I only start shooting heroin after 5.
Right. Yeah. Well, you don't have a problem though because you do it after 5.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I only do it when I'm not working, and then I'm too tired the next day when I have to go to work. I mean, are there functioning heroin addicts?
Yeah, recreational users. Yes, they
Really?
try to be.
Seriously?
Yeah, they try to be. Yes.
That actually hold down a job?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a number of people, a number of stories that talk about it, and they try to be. I don't know. In the long run, I think you end up losing that battle.
I would think so. Yeah.
But
That's an addiction that's not fun.
Yeah, no, you lose the battle on alcohol. I can't imagine how you would do it on heroin.
Can't imagine the employment rate among heroin users is very high, though.
I wouldn't think so either.
Seems to be the exception to the rule.
It's really sad. Did you ever see the movie